What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Oh, man, life is just a fucking shit show, isn't it? At least in The Sims, my life is pretty good, I would say. Man, I gotta say, if I could switch my real life with my life in The Sims, not even a contest. Not even a fucking contest. I would do it in a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat. Totally, I would do it. Not even a question. Not even a fucking question. If I could switch my real life and my life in The Sims, again, not even a question. Make veggie bread. Yeah, why not? So yeah, the other day, I went to my mom's house. 'Cause, I just wanted to say hey, visit with her a little bit and shit. So, she had some mail for me because, I used to live there for, most of my entire life until I moved out this past year or so. Well, technically that was last year, but yeah. So yeah, she gave me some mail or whatnot. There was a couple official-looking documents and shit. Plus, on my driver's license, it still has my address listed as, my mom's address because, honestly, I don't feel like going to the DMV and switching it because the DMV is an incompetent pile of dog shit run by a bunch of assholes who hate their lives even more than I do somehow. So, yeah, that's pretty impressive, right? No, seriously, though, the DMV people seem to actually hate their lives more than me, which, again, is pretty impressive, so I tend to try to avoid the DMV. I avoid that shit like the plague, or in this case, like the coronavirus. So yeah, whenever I get official documents sent by the state or whatever, they always send them to my mom's house because that's what my address is listed, that's the address that's listed on my driver's license and shit. And again, I just don't feel like having it changed because I honestly don't care. I still live 5 minutes away from my mom's house. So it's not a big deal. I could literally walk to my mom's house if I wanted to. Probably do it within 30 minutes. So, yeah, I live pretty damn close to my mom's house, so. Yeah. So, yeah, whenever, the state sends me official documents or whatever, they send them to my mom's house. So I got a couple of official documents because, again, in late July, I want to say. In late July, I bought my new car, my 2003 Chevy Malibu LS. V6, by the way. It's fucking awesome. I want to say it's a 3.1 liter V6, so... I mean, it's nothing super fancy. It's not even, it's not even turbocharged or any of that shit. It's, again, the Chevy Malibu is a pretty humble car. But even still, it's still pretty fast, It'll still get up there. If you hit the gas, that thing will fucking go. Compared to my old car. My old ar was a 2002 Nissan Sentra GXE, and it was a great car, don't get me wrong. That thing was reliable as hell, but it was not a very fast car. Whereas this one, it's got some speed to it, so not bad. I was actually... just for shits and grins, it was oh, congratulations, Farah. You have been promoted to Museum Guard. Your art world connection scored you a great job at the art museum. Now, you can stare at your favorite painting for hours and hours and hours and hours. And hey, that painting isn't so great. Alright, anyway, shit, totally lost track of what I was doing. Yeah, I was telling you guys about my car. Yeah, I love my car, man, it's awesome. Again, the only thing that sucks about it is that, it is a V6, so it burns a lot more gas than my old car. My old car, I would fill that thing up, maybe once every, 3.5 weeks. Whereas this new one, I'm filling it up every about, week and a half, I would say, at least. So, it's a bit of a trade-off, but it's more fun because it's faster. And actually, there was one point because I like to screw around sometimes. You know, I'm a very safe driver, and I only screw around if I know that I can handle screwing around, or if there's no one else around or anything, you know. Then I'll screw around a little bit. But otherwise, I'm a very extremely safe driver. That's something I've always taken very seriously. But it was kind of late at night. I was coming home from work, and you know, I pulled up to a red light, and then this car pulled up next to me, and it was a Nissan Fairlady Z. For those of you who don't know much about cars, the Nissan Fairlady Z is a pretty nice car, you know, very elegant, very nice car. So I'm like, let's see what this fucker can do, you know. So when the light hit green, I pushed the gas about like maybe 70%. And the Nissan Fairlady Z is a pretty fast car, keep in mind. And I was actually outdoing this guy. I don't know if he like necessarily knew that I was racing him or whatever. He probably wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing, to be honest. But I wanted to see if my car would keep up with his, and I outdid him, doing about 70% on my gas pedal. And I was outdoing him. To be honest, I'm actually almost scared to floor it in my car because it's so damn fast. Like, compared to what I'm used to, you know. I've gotten a little bit more used to how fast this new car is. But even still, sometimes it'll just jump and I'll be like, whoa, easy girl, you know. Sometimes that car will just want to go, and then I just have to pull back a little bit. And I'm like, hey, easy girl. You know, so... but yeah, I was actually out doing that guy in a fucking 2003 Chevy Malibu of all cars. Although, to be fair, my particular Chevy Malibu is like the most upgraded version that you can get. So it has like the sunroof, the spoiler package. It has a cassette deck and a CD player, which is awesome. I know, right? It's fucking 2020, and I'm still racing around in a car with a fucking cassette deck. Pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So yeah, I mean, my car's pretty nice. It's much more classy than my old ride. My old ride was a good, solid, humble car. Don't get me wrong, though. I loved that car. The 2002 Nissan Sentra GXE. Great fucking car. Just a nice, good, solid, humble vehicle. You know, nothing super special about it. It's a very humble vehicle, but a very good vehicle as well. Whereas this new one, it's got a little bit of flash and pizzazz to it. It's got a little bit of flair. But even my old car had a spoiler, you know, so... the 2002 Nissan Sentra GXE, that one did have a spoiler as well. You know, I always got to have a spoiler on my car. I always got to have my race car, right? But yeah, either way, the point is I love my new car. But anyway, getting back on topic here, because I know I could talk about my car for days. I love it. Getting back on topic here, whenever like the government sends me official papers and shit, they always get sent to my mom's house. So again, I went to my mom's house. She handed me some mail that I had gotten, and again, I had bought this. I just recently bought this car at the end of July. And keep in mind, I'm recording this at November 2nd, 2020 is the actual date that I'm recording this video on. So keep that in mind. So the actual title to my car got mailed to my mom's house. So that was in with the documents as well. Answer the phone, you stupid bitch. Oh, alright, well, never mind. So I got that, and then there was a couple other documents as well in with that. One of them kind of looked official looking, you know, so I decided to open it. And apparently, because I had thought that I had already taken care of this, apparently it was an envelope that said, oh yeah, by the way, you owe the state $124 on your taxes that you never paid, so now we're giving you a penalty fee. And I'm like, whoa, wait, what? You know, because I was under the impression that all my taxes had been dealt with because for the first time this year, actually, I had somebody do my taxes. You know, on my own and whatnot. So I had somebody do my taxes, and I was under the impression that they had it set up so that way my tax return would be deposited directly into my bank account, and my, you know, the state fees would come directly out of my bank account as well. The state income tax or whatever, that bullshit would be taken directly out of my account as well. But apparently the income tax bullshit, or whatever the hell that thing actually is, I don't know, some kind of state tax or whatever, apparently that bullshit was not taken out of my account automatically, which, again, I thought it would be because I thought that the person who was doing my taxes had set it up so that way it would be taken directly out of my bank account. That's what I had thought anyway. So I'm a little irritated about that because now apparently I owe the state like $130 or something. So now I have to go deal with that. And I know it's not a scam. For those of you who are thinking to yourselves, wait a minute, multi-step, you got to be careful with mail because that could be a scam. Nah, trust me, guys, it's pretty official looking. It's actually extremely official looking. I double-checked that there's no, like, typos or anything because a lot of times with those scams, there's a lot of typos and shit. But it has, like, all the official, like, actual, like, Illinois shit on there. So it's, like, it's official. It came directly from the, what is it called? Here, I actually have it right here. The Illinois Department of Revenue. It actually came directly from the Illinois Department of Revenue. And yeah, it's extremely official looking and all that good shit, so yeah, now I have to go take care of that, which is fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm not necessarily worried about the money, it's just a pain in the ass, you know? Because again, monetarily speaking, I'm actually doing quite well right now. I've actually been spending way too much money lately, to be honest, but you know, it's on stuff that I want, you know, and I'm lucky enough to be at a point in my life when I'm able to spend money on shit that I want, you know? Spend a lot of money on a lot of shit that I want, to be honest. Yeah, I have been spending way too much money. I probably could have like $4,000 saved up by now. I've been kind of hanging around the $2,000 mark, but yeah, I like to buy stuff, you know? It's how I roll. But yeah, it just sucks, you know, because I had thought that the tax person had set it up so that way all that shit would be taken care of. My tax return would be deposited into my bank account, which I know for a fact that it was. But I also thought that she had it set up to where any fees that I had to pay would also be taken directly out of my bank account, but apparently that's not the case, as I found out, because now I have a fucking notice that I have to pay a fucking fee, which is fucking bullshit. So now I have to pay a penalty fee, and I have to pay fucking my regular state income tax, or whatever the hell that is, just regular state tax, or I don't know what the technical name for that is, but yeah, apparently I have to pay for that now too, which is fucking bullshit. And I'm sorry, but income tax is straight up robbery. If the government can't figure out how to fucking balance their own budget, then that's their own fucking fault, you know? Basically just stealing my hard-earned money. And they do a lot of that here in Illinois, by the way. Illinois has some of the worst taxes in the entire fucking United States of dumbass America. So, yeah, welcome to Illinois. We're gonna tax the fucking fuck out of you. We're gonna bend you over a barrel and shove our dick up your fucking asshole. Welcome to Illinois. God, I fucking hate this state so much. Such a fucking shithole. Yeah, that's why I want to move to Tennessee. But I'm probably going to stay in Illinois for a while, save up a bunch of money, and then buy some cheap-ass property up in Tennessee. This property's a lot cheaper out there. That's why Tennessee is probably one of the best places to retire to, is because property's so goddamn cheap. Not to mention the land in Tennessee is really beautiful. Tennessee has some really beautiful land as well. I just want to live in Tennessee now. I don't even want to wait till my retirement. Fuck it. I can find some kind of job out there, I'm sure. If I move to like one of the suburbs of like Nashville or some kind of bullshit like that, you know. Pretty confident I could find a job, so not too worried about that, but I just want to get the fucking hell out of Illinois, because Illinois is such a dumbass fucking state run by a bunch of dumbass idiots. I mean, you want to talk about corrupt? Illinois has some of the most corrupt politicians in the entire fucking United States. Like, no shit. Illinois politics is a joke. A fucking joke. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for Chicago, I highly doubt that Illinois would ever be a Democrat state. Like, ever. But thanks to Chicago, you know, it's always a fucking Democrat state, so. And I do not agree at all with Democrat economic policies because they're all fucking retarded. Hey, let's tax the shit out of everyone. Because that's a great idea. Yeah, take a fucking history class. Didn't work so well for the fucking British, did it? You idiot. So, yeah, I just fucking hate Illinois so much. I want to get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I just want to give you guys that little update. So if I seem like I'm in a bit of a bad mood today, that's probably wise, because now I have to figure out how to pay this dumbass fee, which hopefully I should be able to just do it online, I'm hoping, and I can just take care of that, and then we'll be done with that once and for all. Sometimes I really just want to, like, go out to the middle of nowhere, build a log cabin, you know, get a solar-powered generator, get a hound dog, and just live in a cabin in the woods and never talk to anyone else for the rest of my life. The problem is that I don't have enough money saved up to make that happen. Plus, I don't want to hunt for my food because I don't know how to, like, clean up any of that shit. Plus, I don't like blood and guts and shit. So if I ever killed anything, it'd just gross me out. So, because not going to lie, I'm a bit of a pussy. I'll be the first one to admit it. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, I am just sick of, like, everything, you know, sometimes. It's just like, sometimes I just wish everyone would shut the fuck up, go away, and die, you know, like, seriously. Just wish everyone would just leave me the fuck alone sometimes. And that dumb shit would just stop happening for just a little fucking bit, you know, but it seems like dumb shit is constantly happening, and then I have to deal with it, and it's just like, ugh, you know, I fucking hate it sometimes. Really do. Fucking irritates me, but yeah, it just is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, God, shit has just been fucking frustrating as of late. And I've had enough, you know, I've had enough. At a certain point, it's just too much. Too fucking much. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my little update for you guys. So, yeah, now I have to go online, figure out how to pay this stupid ass fee, and then, yeah, go from there. All right. Well, either way, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I just want to give you guys that little update again. Just kind of fucking sucks, you know, having to deal with that shit. It's fucking stupid, but it is what it is. All right. Well, either way, guys, that will do it for that one. So stay tuned, and yeah, till next time, peace out.